I think if you asked our kids or our faculty what made us so successful in the spring, it was community. We had established affective connections. It's at the heart of what we do. We know that when we feel connected, when we feel supported, when we feel challenged, we rise to the occasion. And that was certainly true of our faculty, and that was absolutely true of our kids. And that's what makes it possible.
In the lower school, our teachers formed really deep relationships with students. They already knew each other well, and they knew how to support each individual student in distance learning. They were able to communicate with parents. We have a very strong parent partnership. So in communication with parents and in the lessons that they designed that were well differentiated, they were able to meet the needs of our individual learners.
Distance learning this spring was nothing short of wonderful. So much positive feedback from families, from students, and from our faculty. The way we just all jumped in as a community and found our way in a very, very short amount of time was quite remarkable.
We know that the strongest learning happens when there's a confluence of pedagogical innovation and curricular strength and affective connections, right? When you have those three things, I think you're successful. We were able to transition that to an online framework that was synchronous and committed to learning. The expectations intellectually were still there. We were still asking our kids to do heavy lifting intellectually. We were supporting them in that work, and we were doing it in an online framework that in a lot of ways didn't look that different from what we were doing in person.
Parents shared how impressed they were with our faculty commitment. Teachers were really eager to support their students, and they really missed seeing them, so they were frequently reaching out outside of the Zoom session just to check and make sure everybody was doing okay.
In distance learning, there were so many unbelievable lessons being taught, and we had the strength of our technology program in place, so students were very comfortable with the many platforms we used, and it was a really easy transition for them to be able to access those from home and to be right on top of their learning without any bumps.
The teachers really made the most of the technology that they know and made sure that they were emphasizing opportunities to engage with things that they had at home as well.
We were already so technologically advanced in terms of what we do in the classroom. And it doesn't supplant the teacher, it doesn't supplant the student. It encourages engagement. It allows for different ways to engage with material. It creates more resources for kids, right? That's what technology is about. It's about facilitating the already good work that's going on. So to transition online for us really wasn't that significant of a challenge.
The faculty were available. They actually added in more times to connect with students, office hours and other opportunities, just to be able to see their students and to make sure that they were remaining engaged.
I think the strength of our community really makes the difference in being able to work together in harmony, whether in person or at a distance. And that's what we love at MICDS.